Well, hello everyone. This is Tidying Up, and I'm recording the audio after having recorded the video. Uh, this is an idea for a video I've had for a while, but I decided to finally shoot it. And what with the unfortunate coronavirus, COVID-19, thought no time like the present to get her done. So yeah, tidying up, of course, Marie Kondo influenced. And it's moving pretty quick, but I'll have more time to speak as time progresses. But that was Dead Space 3 for PC unopened, and then the PlayStation 2 iToy camera from way back when in the early 2000s. It was wasn't a very good camera, really low resolution, and it didn't work very well. Hey, that's the Yeti that I'm recording on presently. But yeah, that camera didn't record or didn't pick up. Yay, Montreal. Once upon a time I worked there, hence the Dead Space. But yeah, that camera, I think the game I had which went with it was Kinetic, which was actually a good game, but it needed a lot of light to pick up the movement of someone. So anyway, so yeah, so it's basically I've had this box of wires and cords for a while, so properly tidying it up now, and I procrastinated a bit because I wanted to make this little video about it, Marie Kondo style, influence, of course, as I just mentioned. I don't know what I ran off camera here for. I think maybe this is something I should have edited out. Oh, actually, I had no idea what I was doing. But anyway, I'll just leave it going. I did a small edit at the beginning, but I didn't realize I jumped out of the frame. But anyway, so yeah, I've had this box of cords and stuff for a while, and properly sort them. And there may be a part 2 of this video, I'll see, but because there's a lot of cords that were unorganized. So all the cords cords and cables that I have right there are from my old 8mm mini DV camera. So yeah, so I'm just like sorting it. After the fact, I'm gonna put proper twist ties, but now I'm just like going through and sorting it. But yeah, that's the video output, I think, and that gray cable was something or other. I think the USB or something. So yeah, I thought I'd shoot this video, and then you could also see what cables I'm tidying up at the same time. Yeah, that's the power AC adapter for the camera. I should actually shoot some video on that and upload some old school style, like 4x3 native. It's a bag. I think I got that at Vans Warped Tour. I guess that would have been in at some point or somewhere else. I'm not sure. But Wrath of the Titans, I think I saw March 2012. So Warped Tour is in summer, so HDMI cable. So, but yeah, Warped Tour. So I'm not sure if I would have got that at Warped Tour. I think some other promotional event. I think actually my sister gave it to me. But more HDMI cables here. I think there's 3 HDMI orange HDMI cables, which I'm gonna tidy up right here. But yeah, I think they're from Monoprice because because HDMI is ones and zeros, so don't buy expensive HDMI cables. So yeah, I think oh yeah, and I decided I was listening to music while I recorded it in case I'd keep it as basically a mute video with no audio whatsoever. Like I was not gonna put the copyrighted music. But hey, yeah, I'm talking to my past self. So anyway, I thought decided I'd record some commentary in post filming of this, and then if for some reason you actually like this video, like it's kind of like ASMR type of thing, although I'm not speaking because I kind of find ASMR videos a little odd, but I guess all the power to you if you like them, and if you actually are a ASMR content producer and and actually get to do that for a living. That's something for sure. But anyway, so yeah, that was the last. Oh yeah, this is just like a piece from, I think, my old or not LG, but I think, oh yeah, I think it was an LG TV. Just like some piece on the back. My old PlayStation Portable and God of War PlayStation Portable. I think I bought that in 2008 or so, which was actually pretty late in the PSP game. I think there was only a couple years left before the PS Vita came out. Anyway, old Nintendo DS. It's actually my sister's. Flash Focus. It's like a vision training game, as you may have been able to read on that pretty quickly. But I think actually some dust got into that unit, so unfortunately there's like some lines on it. Maybe it would be an easy fix. But yes, once upon a time we used to burn CDs and DVDs. I mean, it's still there, just some odd foil for whatever reason. But those were good little pouches for holding the media, so I still have quite a few left in case I ever need them for whatever reason. I still have my CD collection, but they have their own proper cases. But anyway, that's a VGA monitor cable, old school, which actually good to have around for whatever reason. If you just need to connect a spare monitor, or like, I mean, that's basically a well, it's not obsolete per se, but it's like new standards are around. But if you want a second monitor, there still are computers made with VGA output, or even say if it's going from your computer to a projector or whatever. So it's good to have those. I think I actually well, no, I think I'm using DVI on my computer presently. But anyway, there's it's an old Olympus battery from a camera, old digital camera before phone digital camera. Well, we did have still cameras on phones, but at this point, like mid 2000s, 5 megapixels. But the cameras were still better than phone cameras at that point. So yeah, there's the case, the camera was loose from not in there. So there we go, tidying up a little bit. And yeah, and as I mentioned, this is an old audio cassette. Some piece of junk, garbage, little dust or something, or some sort of weird piece of something fell out. So put that aside to tidy up. Yeah, so old cassette. That's when I bought my GoPro Hero 4, I think in early 2013 or 14. I think it was 2013. Came with all the bunch of, well, has also in the little plastic thing there's a 3M, like a accessory mount, and also the alternate plugs, so if you're in Europe you can charge it. This is, I think I was trying to figure out if that was one cable or two, but it's actually two cables of just audio, RCA audio cables, LNR. I'm not sure where they came from, but in the future they're good to have around, just in case you need to hook up, go from a receiver or something, who knows what to what. But so yeah, I'm just tying them back up. But yeah, so anyway, stuff that isn't tied up, I'm actually, while I was rendering this video before doing the commentary, I tied a few things up, and then next step will be well, most of them are self-explanatory, but if there's anything that's not too obvious that I can add a label to or whatever. I think I have another thing, more cables elsewhere, which needs sorting, which that's a PlayStation RCA output AV audio visual cable, and Apple ear buds, that's with the little dongle on the back, because from my iPhone 7 Plus, which is my first ever iPhone and to this point still is. That's just a generic computer power cable, which again, like this is there's a lot of cables that are probably eventually I can put to the tech eco recycling bins, but some of these are handy to have. Just a matter of like storing them and appropriately, better storing than they were anyway. Oh, that's another digital. I think that was another Konica Minolta cable charger, which actually I thought of. I should shoot some video with those, get them going and shoot some video for like some really low res. That's a PlayStation 2 to USB adapter, because I played some, so I used my PlayStation 2 controller on my old computer, which I still have a few games installed on, which probably which I probably wouldn't be able to get again, because who knows if they'd work with new computer, and even if they're for sale for that matter. So but that's a Ubisoft from the Rocksmith game where you could plug your guitar into your PlayStation. That's just the little adapter cable that goes with it, but the USB bit, well, I guess if you had, actually I'm not sure if that was another micro or another cable, but yeah, it's a instrument plug, whatever, to USB. I'm just folding it and tidying it as we know. So yeah, so I may, whether I do a part 2 or not of this video, that'll be to be determined, because there's still some odds and ends in the bottom of that box. But yeah, I thought I'd do the commentary. And if you prefer not to listen, then feel free to, well, obviously you can mute the video or just not have your speakers on or whatever. That's I'm not sure what that's from, so that would be something that would be good to label. It's like it's an audio, well, it's an audio cable, but yeah, it's just like 3.5 millimeter to RCA, that might be from an old I don't think it's from my camcorder, but anyway, it's from something or other. I'm not sure what this is it's just a monitor power cable, like the generic, whatever you call those, whatever that standard on the other end is, the non-AC plug end. I have to look it up on Wikipedia or whatever. That's just I think I bought a fan, just a standard fan in that it's horizontal, so that was if I needed space or whatever for the wherever I put it in to a window or whatever. Oh, here we go. Here's a little old school. It's a telephone jack, and that's a USB extension. I tried to get it so the camera would see it, but it's just a female to male USB type A type, and then some telephone wire, because once upon a time that was actually useful. I think actually Dreamcast, if you could plug it in for dial-up internet or whatever, or slightly faster than dial-up, but or earlier broadband. That's a promotional basketball from the Trey Parker Matt Stone film of the same name from what, maybe 99 or something, I'm not exactly sure, but never did inflate it, so that could always be something I toss on eBay if maybe someone would get a kick out of it. That's Altec Lansing, my speakers that I used to use on my old computer, but then lightning struck and killed the subwoofer, and the connections go through the subwoofer, so I still have it. I'd still like to get it actually fixed, because they're pretty good quality sound. So that's the left and right front speakers, because it came with left and right back rear speakers. But yeah, I wouldn't mind getting that fixed at some point. I know the fuse blew, but I don't know what else internal would have to be fixed. Those are just the earphones, the over-the-ear earphones that I'm wearing now are just additional pads for the ears. Major League Baseball game ball, or actually it's not a game ball, it's like from batting practice. I don't think that's not, oh, there we go, it came into focus briefly. From 2008. An old Samsung, oh, that's the DVD player remote control, which I actually gave that DVD player, I don't think, no batteries in it, so just in case you were wondering. So there's, in case the old batteries could leak or whatever. But yeah, anyway, Stars and Bars, that's a skateboarding video from when I started skateboarding in the mid 90s thereabouts, and then I haven't really skateboarded in a few years, but still something I'd like to, it's actually a video idea I'd like to do. A Linksys router power AC adapter. But yeah, I'd like to make a skateboarding video at some point, maybe. Oh, I don't know what I said there, but oh, I think I said actually the router's not in the box. So if you rewind, then that's what you'll be able to make sense of my mouth, read my lips, literally. Oh, just a male-to-male audio cable. I think it's 6 feet or thereabouts. Bought that years ago for, I think for my computer speaker or speakers, whatever I was using at the time. Still, again, handy to have around. That's something, yeah, that can come in handy, yeah, for whatever audio purposes down the road. Who knows? That's an old 3.5 millimeter jack, as you saw on that iPhone. That was the iPhone 7 was. Oh, iPhone 7 was the first iPhone without the headphone jack, and that's I think it's been around over 100 years now, and it's still a useful analog listening port, I guess, for microphones or headphones and stuff. And that was the Nintendo DS charger. I think I look a little puzzled because I couldn't figure out what that was at the time, but it's a PS2, not as in PlayStation 2, but as in the computer port, PS2 to USB. That's cable, so I could have my mouse or keyboard going into USB port, as my keyboard actually presently is PS2, but I do have a PS2 port on my computer. I forgot what was. Oh, is that the vid? Oh, yep, that's it. Okay, well, actually that was coming to an end a little bit quicker than I thought, so I'm just gonna rewind. Oh yeah, Samsung phone charger. So my Galaxy S3, which was my first ever smartphone, and then Rock. Oh, that was just a space bar. We'll have picked up Rock Band Unplugged on PSP. So yeah. So thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, comment below or whatever, subscribe, like, and you know the drill. Okay. So part 2 to come ? Okay. Bye bye.